someone who was practically raised on PBS, I feel like finding out my inner PBS character is incredibly important to my life story. That's right. That is right. This filter's correct. This filter is correct, and there will be no question.
I recently went back to Texas to visit my family, and I took an Uber there from the airport, and the Uber driver dropped me off at the end of their driveway, which is like a mile-long driveway. I'm walking down this driveway in heels with a rolling suitcase behind me, and halfway down our driveway we have this pond that when I was little we used to go in all the time. We used to swim in there. Mind you, it's the middle of summer in Texas, so it's like 100 degrees out, so I'm sweating to death. So when I pass the pond, I decide screw it, and I get undressed, and there's nobody around, so I just got in. So I'm wearing a bra and underwear swimming around in this pond, which my underwear is see-through, of course. And after a few minutes, I hear someone screaming, and they're not saying my name, they're just like yelling at me from shore. So I turn to see who it is, and I can't tell who it is, but it's this guy with a cow.
Just my married I knew today, but then I found out that Mickey was gay. Oh, Mickey, you're so fun.
When your father's sister keeps wearing his livery the same color as your dresses. Of course to mock you. Definitely not to pledge his allegiance to you in his fucked up way.
No! What are you doing? Beans! What are you doing?
Want to see a magic trick? Good. Abracadabra!
Restocked our bestseller book, All the Prophet Stories with reference to the Hadith and the Quran. Well translated and a must-read for one who wishes to understand the lives of the prophets and messengers. It'll also help you implement their good character and actions into your life. This book is very helpful in educating on the history of the Abrahamic prophets and the history leading up to Prophet Muhammad. It will increase your love for all the prophets, inshallah.
I was busy thinking about already acting like a dick, know me? So you might as well stick it. Broke bitch, high heels, 6 inch in the back. When you know, you know. When you know, you know.
कैसे उसने छुपकर मुझसे ये सब कुछ बदला? कैसे उसने छुपकर मुझसे ये सब कुछ बदला? पहले रास्ता बदला, फिर नंबर बदला, बाद में घर बदला. ये वही शख्स है जिसके बारे में कहता था मैं लोगों से मेरा नाम बदल देना अगर वो शख्स बदला. क्या?
Trust who? Trust me and I can set you free. I'm in the baby lady, QP. I love my bitches, it's pretty.
Go, just start reading. It was exactly what I needed. I agree. I'm feeling curiously frisky too. Alright, yeah, no. No, come on, just keep reading.
Fui castrato e dato in sposa dall'imperatore romano Nerone. Sono Sporus, un giovane schiavo che l'imperatore romano Nerone scelse, castrò e sposò. Nel I secolo d.C. attirai l'attenzione dell'imperatore Nerone, che rimase affascinato dalla mia bellezza. La moglie di Nerone, Papilla Sabina, morì nel 65 DC. Si suppone che sia morta di parto, anche se in seguito si disse che Nerone la uccise prendendola a calci nel 67. Mi sposò perché si diceva che avessi una notevole somiglianza con Papilla. Mi fece castrare e, durante il nostro matrimonio, mi fece apparire in pubblico come sua moglie, indossando i costumi consueti delle imperatrici romane. Nerone era noto per la sua eccentricità e con me la portò a un livello completamente nuovo. Ritenne opportuno vestirmi con gli abiti più raffinati e adornarmi con gioielli adatti a una regina. Divenni una sorta di curiosità e una fonte di scandalo per l'elite romana. Alla fine, il regno di Nerone finì e con esso il mio ruolo di moglie. Il caos che seguì a Roma mi lasciò vulnerabile alla mercé di uomini potenti che cercavano di affermare il loro dominio. Poco dopo, fui preso dal prefetto del pretorio, Ninfidio Sabano. Mi trattò come una moglie e mi rinominò Poppea. Alla fine fu ucciso dalle sue stesse guardie. L'imperatore Otone mi prese come amante, probabilmente vedendomi come un simbolo di potere e di conquista. Tuttavia, il suo regno fu di breve durata e presto gli succedette l'imperatore Vitelio. Vitelio intendeva usarmi come vittima in uno spettacolo pubblico, una fatale rievocazione dello stupro di Proserpine in uno spettacolo di gladiatori. Evitai questa umiliazione pubblica togliendomi la vita.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I've been everywhere, man, looking for someone who can please me, love me all night long.
Điện thoại của anh tự nhiên bị lock khi anh vô tình đi lạc vào trái tim em.
So you're the sound that every Sarah J. Maas character makes.
No! That's growling! I just wanna fuck the Darkling!
Prince and Knight by Daniel Hack and Stevie Lewis. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far from here, lived a charming prince who was handsome and sincere. His parents knew that soon it would be time he took the throne, but with a kingdom so grand, the prince could not rule alone. So, the three of them set out and traveled far and wide, on a quest to find the prince a kind and worthy bride. The prince met many ladies, and he made them all swoon. But it was soon clear that he was singing a different tune. "Thank you," he told his parents. "I appreciate that you tried, but I'm looking for something special in a partner by my side." But while the royals were away, their land faced quite a scare, from a dragon fast approaching, breathing fire everywhere. All the villagers ran in fear. Even the soldiers hid and fled. "This vicious beast is far too great. We must retreat or we'll be dead." The prince heard the dreadful news, and he raced home with all his might. To protect his precious realm, the prince was ready for a fight. Alas, before you fear our prince had to face the beast alone, along on horseback came a knight, cloaked in armor that brightly shone. The dragon charged upon our heroes, thinking it had already won. But the knight had a bold idea, and raised his shield to face the sun. The glare hit the shining metal, blinding the dragon's fiery eyes. But it was what the prince did next that really caught it by surprise. The prince had climbed atop the dragon and tied a rope around its head. He wrapped the cord around the neck and down the body like a thread. The plan had worked. The dragon was caught. Its body was tied and bound. But the prince up high had lost his grip and was falling to the ground. The knight below jumped on his horse and they began to race. The prince was caught and free from harm, held in the knight's embrace. "You saved my life. "And you saved mine," they said to one another, and in a flash, to each it felt there simply was no other. The knight took off his helmet to reveal his handsome face, and as they gazed into each other's eyes, their hearts began to race. As the villagers returned, it became clear to those around that the prince's one true love had at last been surely found. The king and queen had come back too, and were overwhelmed with joy. "We have finally found someone who is perfect for our boy." And on the two men's wedding day, the air filled with cheer and laughter, for the prince and his shining knight would live happily ever after.